my friends and colleagues.
I love seeing red carpet reunions. They're my favorite thing because it's so surprising that you do this big project then you don't see them for months.
Yeah, or a year in our case, because we wrapped shooting May of last year. I mean, we've seen each pockets of each other here and there, like who's nearby. So, yeah, but it is also everybody's so beautiful, and both me and our wonderful writer Irene are dressed in the traditional Vietnamese ao lai, so we got to kiki over that. So I bought this in Vietnam actually while we were shooting. To celebrate their beautiful culture.
I want to start. I mean, how did you get involved with this project? What was your path like?
I mean, I auditioned pretty much like with most projects, and it was really easy because I think it was a pretty natural fit. And our wonderful director here, Stephen, is big, especially on ensemble pieces, on finding the right fit of people and group, because the synergy needs to be and the chemistry needs to be really strong and positive and organic. And so I auditioned, and then I think had a meeting with the director and our wonderful lead, Rachael Leigh Cook, a couple weeks later. And then suddenly we were in Vietnam, and it was just like the biggest adventure you could possibly imagine. And he did pick all of the right people, because we really, as is reflected in the film, we really kind of genuinely got along. Yeah, and had a blast together.
And this is such an important project. I've been hearing so much about how we're really getting to showcase Vietnam, but then also just tell a loving love story. So what does that mean to you? I mean, was that a big incentive to join?
Well, diversity, inclusion are things that are very, very important to me, and something that I've been fighting for my whole career and life as a Black woman in Hollywood. So sadly, it is still pretty rare to see an Asian man cast as the hunky romantic lead in a mainstream rom-com like this. So yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the first conversations I had with our director Stephen and our wonderful lead and producer Rachael, is that one of the things that excited me about this role, even though my character is sort of more of a supporting character, I just was really interested and attracted to being part of a story that pushes things forward in terms of diversity and representation on screen. So having our fabulous, handsome, dashing, charming Scott Lee playing the romantic lead in a mainstream romantic comedy, I think is a really big deal, and something still really unique and special about this story.
Absolutely. I love that so much. And I'd love to talk just a little bit about your character. Can you tell us what they're like?
I played Dominique Dom Fisher, and she is a hardened New York executive who's a workaholic and way too plugged into the machine. And my wife, played by my movie wife, my wife babe, as I called her, played by the lovely Jacqueline Correa, wanted to get our family away from all of it, from the corporate sort of grind, to just reconnect. So in terms of our sort of storyline, our family, we've come to Vietnam, much like Rachael Leigh Cook's character, to reconnect, to unplug, to experience the adventure of a lifetime and hopefully be transformed through that. So I don't want to give too much away, but I would say Vietnam definitely worked our magic on my character and on everybody else's.
Amazing. And we know that Rachael is such a rom-com queen, but do you have a favorite rom-com actor?
I mean, considering that's my girl, and we are here to talk about ATGTL, as we, the cast, lovingly call it. I mean, come on, she's all that. Come on, I mean, you can't beat a classic. So that's definitely one of my favorites, I would say. And getting to know her and just loving her as a person and as an actress and as a colleague made me love that iconic movie and character that she created so many years ago that we all watched when we were sort of awkward teenagers as well, and getting to see her go from sort of the caterpillar to the butterfly. It kind of felt like we were all getting to be these princesses and transform in that way too. So yeah, I'm gonna go with she's all that.
I don't know how you couldn't after that. That was so beautiful.
Honor my girl.
Yes.